Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. It's Brent Cousins reporting from the Hollywood Hills. We got a ton of UFO videos that just came in. Buckle up. We got something exciting that just happened in Tucson, Arizona. This massive light going over the Catalina Mountains right there near actually James Goodall's home base. He actually took a picture of this phenomenon too happening, and it's kind of breaking the internet a little bit on this sighting. Nobody can explain what this is or how this phenomenon was created in the night sky. Let's take a couple of looks at this again, because this is fascinating stuff. This was captured by multiple eyewitnesses. This is no CGI or AI going on here. This is some sort of event that has just people baffled in Arizona, especially right there in Tucson, looking over the Catalinas right there. This is impressive. You can see other lights, maybe some aurora borealis going off in the background. I'm not sure if that has any effect to what we're looking at here, but this thing just shoots across the sky and leaves this kind of trail that evaporates. It's just mind-boggling what's happening on planet Earth. Okay, everybody, you guys know what to do. It's about that time. Smash that thumbs up, because we're just going to get started on the next video. We got a big lineup tonight. Appreciate everybody joining us. I'm up in the Hollywood Hills. Let's see where you're joining us from. Leave it in the comments right now. Okay, here we go. I got the next one in queue. Let's roll it. All right, we broke this story about 2 weeks ago about this silvery object. Basically, people are calling the Boogosphere. It's a cool name. I like it. But here is an enhancement, the stabilized version that showcases kind of the flight trajectory of this thing on how it remains stationary, and more detail of close-up look of what we're looking at here. Let's roll it one more time as we see this spherical object that's kind of making the rounds. Jaime's been observing this thing and touching it. This thing was found on the ground just a couple weeks ago, and we all wanted to know more answers, and it's coming in. There's going to be a big report coming on this, and we're going to be breaking it down on Third Phase Moon in a future episode. But we just wanted to share this new enhanced footage of this ball, and it really showcases something special. This is perfectly spherical, and we don't see no means of propulsion, and it looks metallic. What's keeping this thing up in the air? This doesn't look like your typical balloon, and the way it moves in these strange, basically unorthodox moves. It doesn't look like something's just blowing this thing in the wind. This thing remains like it has a certain, a mission. Could it be some sort of surveillance drone from another world? Who knows? Or could this be what we've been talking about for the years? People have been talking about the spherical round object, pretty much the size of a football or even larger, and they're all over the world. We see them at Third Phase of Moon, where we've been sharing this stuff for years. But this is one of the best captures of this enigma, this phenomenon right here. Is this man-made, some unacknowledged program? The technology out there could be vast, hidden within our own government. But right now we're looking at something that I thought we should share again, because the enhancement on this and the stabilization really showcases something special about this, and the mystery is still open. I'm sure we're going to be getting some answers in really the near future. Okay, I got a new lineup of UFO videos that just came in. We're just getting started. Again, smash that thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Okay, let's get this queued up here. Roll it. This dog kind of aggressively pulled this woman away from the area. You see that woman get a little upset, but did you see what happened moments after the dog moved this woman away from that particular area? A tree comes crashing down, and she could have been violently hurt right there. Did this dog have like a precog, a premonition of something bad about to happen? In my opinion, I believe so. You know, I love dogs. They're not only a man's best friend, but right here, it's taking care of that woman too at the same time. You know, she does give the dog a little spank right after the rescue. I don't like that part, but the dog's going to be fine. Good work right there. I like this video a lot. Just want to showcase, you know, the dog's intuition. Okay, we got more videos coming in. Let's roll the next one. All right, this just came in from UK, and this is a new crop circle that happened within the past 24 hours. We're getting some great drone shots of showcasing this immense piece of art or something otherworldly. I don't know. Casper was there today. He did some on the ground reporting. That was a good episode. But these aerials right here, we're looking at something that could this be made overnight, or is this some sort of hoax? Obviously, crop circles are, you know, it goes down the rabbit hole with the whole UFO phenomenon. But I like this because it's a new one. We haven't gone over crop circles recently, but this just happened in the fields over there in the UK, and it has people stumped. And I'm sure they're going to be doing a lot of research, but I do like the patterns and how this was created. We still don't know. That's a big question. Was it man-made, or again, we've heard of the orbs that circle these fields, and they could just you know, appear right out of nowhere, and it seems like they always have a message of some sort of geometry or something that just showcases, that stands out, that this is something special. What's your thoughts, guys? Okay, we got new video from something we posted last night, but this woman's got more captures just today. Watch.
Okay, guys, I'm sure there's an explanation, but it's happening again. Okay? Can you see these guys? I'm not drunk this time, so I'm not as loud, but they're everywhere still. Not as crazy as Friday night. No, not quite the show that it was, but I just thought I'd show you. Look at that! Look at that! What is that? They're still here. Oof, they're still here.
All right, I really like this lady. She's on it. She's been out there UFO hunting for the past 2 days. We showcased the video yesterday of her experiencing the same kind of phenomenon, but it was off the hook. But she's actually out there again in the Tucson area, looking over near the Catalinas, the mountains over there. And we're looking at a display of lights 2 nights in a row. And we just showcased the video with the streak of light in the same area that happened within the past 24 hours. Now we're seeing this happening in real time. There's a phenomenon happening. Tucson is lighting up with the UFOs right now. If you're in that area, I suggest go out there right now. Pull out your cameras. You're probably going to see something, because this woman's capturing things that are undescribable. We don't know what these are. Look at this thing. We see it up there. I'm adding some brightness contrast just so we could see these things a little bit more. But then they just materialize out of thin air, and there's a swarm of them. This is crazy footage right here. There's at one point when she looks at it, and she really noticed this bright one that just appeared, and it kind of like caught her eye again. Like, yeah, this is indeed happening again over Tucson in Arizona. This is crazy. Badass footage. There it is. Look how this thing just appears. That's not a shooting star. This is nothing like that. This is something incredible, because that's far from the distance. Let me replay what we showed last night in this particular area, and let's hear what she has to say.
What is all that? What is all this? Guys, look at this. Look at this sky. What's going on? What is going on in the sky? Holy crap. Oh my God, look at that! What? I don't know what's happening. Oh my God, I don't know what's happening. Look at this shit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at the sky, guys. What the heck? What's happening? What is happening in the sky? I don't know. This is crazy. This is so crazy. I don't understand it. I'm in the Catalina foothills. And this is what the sky is doing. Guys, this is crazy. Oh my gosh. I'm flabbergasted. I can't understand what this is. I don't know what all this is. Guys, what is this? What is this? Anybody know what this is in the sky? Am I losing my mind? Or are these things just all over the place? They're moving, yes! What is it? What is it? What is that? What is that in the sky? Oh my gosh! What is that in the sky? Oh my God. You guys! What's happening? What is happening in the sky? Holy crap! Holy crap! What's in the sky? Is anybody else seeing this? This is crazy. This is crazy! What is happening? Oh my God, what is happening? I'm losing my mind? Maybe?
Yeah, it's funny. She was pretty excited yesterday, and now she's capturing this evening, and she's much more calm. She is making a little slight joke, like she is a little drunk. Well, it doesn't matter. When you're seeing something like this, you're going to get excited. I'd be amazed seeing something like this. I just want to know, what's your thoughts? What are we looking at here? This, again, just was captured today, and now we're looking at something incredible in the night sky. There seems to be maybe about a dozen of these things going left to right. These aren't lens flares coming off the camera itself. This is up there in the sky, quite some far off in the distance. I'm estimating like maybe a mile to 5 miles. I'm not exactly sure, but they're just coming out of nowhere, reappearing. This is a swarm of UFOs. Like I said again, I advise you right now, if you're in that area, get out, go outside, grab your phones, and point up and look in the sky, because I believe you're going to be seeing this phenomenon again tonight, because it seems like it's a pattern. And I'm calling to everybody out there, if you do, send it right here to Third Phase of Moon, because we'll be posting it. We want to get interviews and on location scouts right now that could be capturing this, as well as this woman right now. I'm going to reach out to this lady because she needs to be interviewed. All right, we got more UFOs coming in. Smash that thumbs up, because we're just getting started here. I got the next one in queue. Let's roll this bad boy. Yeah, this was pretty cool. I like it because we only get a short amount of footage. It lasts about 5 seconds, but as this thing descends, it goes behind the trees and it's glowing. It's just, this thing's lit up like a Christmas tree, but we know it's not that. It has this disc-like shape as it's kind of tilted, and it just descends. We do see a little bottom light at the bottom. I don't believe this is a blimp. It doesn't look like it. It's just descending awkwardly. It's kind of strange. It could be maybe some sort of, fire display, something close to a Chinese lantern, but I'm kind of ruling that out because it doesn't look like that. This is a strange one. It could be some sort of, light energy craft. People say that these Palladian ships, possible Palladian ships, have these kind of characteristics of more of it, not so much being a craft made of metal, but more of this light energy. And that's kind of what this reminds me of right here. I like that pulsating light right there at the bottom of it. I would like to see more footage, but that's all we got from this submission. It's pretty cool. But what is cool is we have a new documentary that's just about to drop. It's June 24th, 2025 will be the street date. And we're super excited to share the new trailer to Asymmetric Disclosure. This documentary is basically the best one that's just about to hit this year. It's incredible. Let's just roll the trailer, run it.
You're either on the side of the law or you're not.
The only way you're going to get to it is somebody at that executive level that says enough is enough. Cut the money off, bring these people in, let's go.
This is not to be talked about any further. And if you do, something can happen.
All we need is one to be accurate. And this whole concept of UFO crash retrieval non-existing completely falls apart.
Everybody wants to be in there. Can you give any kind of sneak peek of what that's like?
That organization has had the ability since the 60s to hit a button and simulate an alien attack on the planet using these technologies.
Serious questions that I've made a growing number of drone sightings.
How do you set up a believable false flag and operations that looks like it's alien when it isn't?
So when it happens, they're not shocked, they're not stunned. They can say, oh, we knew this was going to happen.
Which is potentially the most dangerous, where they're talking about quote unquote catastrophic disclosure.
They put it into secrecy, they deny, and then they shut the people up.
And the president doesn't know about. That is an existential threat to humanity.
Asymmetric Disclosure is going to be the badass documentary of the year. It's going to come out again June 24th, 2025 will be the street date, and I assure you this one is going to be the pretty much the best one we put together, because we were on the ground in Washington D.C. all during this action, and Trump, Tim Burchett, Dr. Stephen Greer, Lou Elizondo, we got them all. James C. Goodall, Michael Schratt, Billy Carson. It's the gamut's huge, and we're there reporting during the UFO Congress, and what we learned there is going to blow you away. Again, this is going to be the new documentary that's going to be groundbreaking, and I suggest you get your calendars clear for June 24th, 2025. Because Asymmetric Disclosure is going to be the one that's going to make you wonder and get really kind of mad about the system and the suppression of technology that's being held away from you. We need this in our hands right now, because catastrophic events could be right around the corner, and we need to be prepared, and this technology could save us all. So we're just getting started, and it's going to be exciting the next couple months. And when this documentary drops, be prepared to have your mind blown, because this is the A game right here. Top of the line. Asymmetric Disclosure it's off the hook. Anyway, I'm gonna put the videos right here, the ones that just came into Third Phase this morning and evening, and I put it together. We're gonna just join you in the comments as we watch this together, and I want to hear your opinions. Leave them, because it means a lot. We read every comment below, and we'd love to reply to them all. So we'll be right here. Let's catch you on the back end, and let's just watch this all together.
Okay, guys, I'm sure there's an explanation, but it's happening again. Okay? Can you see these guys? I'm not drunk this time, so I'm not as loud. But they're everywhere still. Not as crazy as last Friday night. Not quite the show that it was, but I just thought I'd show you. Look at that! Look at that! What is that? They're still here. Oof, they're still here. What is all that? What is all this? Guys, look at this. Look at this sky. What's going on? What is going on in the sky? Holy crap. Oh my God, look at that. Why? I don't know what's happening. Oh my God, I don't know what's happening. Look at this shit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at the sky, guys. What the heck? What's happening? What is happening in the sky? I don't know. This is crazy. This is so crazy. I don't understand it. I'm in the Catalina foothills. And this is what the sky is doing. Guys, this is crazy. Oh my gosh. I'm flabbergasted. I can't understand what this is. I don't know what all this is. Guys, what is this? What is this? Anybody know what this is in the sky? Am I losing my mind? Or are these things just all over the place? They're moving, yes. What is it? What is it? What is that in the sky? Oh my gosh! What is that in the sky? Oh my God. You guys! What's happening? What is happening in the sky? Holy crap! Holy crap! What's in the sky? Is anybody else seeing this? This is crazy. What is happening? Oh my God, what is happening? I'm losing my mind. Maybe.
objeto.
All right, Brent Cousins reporting from the Hollywood Hills. It's been a pleasure joining you this evening. Again, Blake and Apollo are off on a tour of Turkey in search of the mystery